If you ever grew up feeling like you had to be a mind reader, a people pleaser, or perpetually on to avoid disappointing others, then you know this feeling, that quiet, persistent anxiety that you're doing something wrong. It's the sense that there are invisible rules governing your relationships, and if you break them, something awful will happen. Today, we're going to expose those invisible rules, where they came from, why they run your life, and how you can stop them without losing the people that you love. Welcome to Being Human, where stories and simple insights help you understand yourself and the people around you. That sense of anxiety is real. When we are young, connection is survival. We learn early that if we don't anticipate, perform, or keep others happy, our essential needs won't be met. We internalize the unspoken expectations of our caregivers and culture into this rule book. I personally experienced this. When I was ages 12 through 16, I worked at a restaurant called The Jury's Inn. And there we were constantly told, you must be busy and keep busy. There's always something to do. If there is time to lean, then there is time to clean. That rule became a part of my rule book. This rule book that is full of commands. For some of us, it's never say no, or always be busy, or your value is based on how much you give. It's a survival mechanism designed to prevent the ultimate threat, abandonment. The result is guilt or anxiety when you try to set a boundary, like we talked about in the last video. Your nervous system sees the boundary as breaking the rule in the rule book, and breaking the rule in the rule book means danger. Spotting the rules. So how do you spot a rule? The next time you feel that surge of anxiety or guilt, ask yourself one question. What am I afraid will happen if I don't do this? The answer is the rule. So for example, if you stop rushing to help your friend, are you afraid she'll think you're selfish? Then the rule is you must always be available to prove your loyalty. Once you name it, you can examine it and decide, is that rule true for the adult you now? Or is it a survival tactic from the past? You have the power to edit this invisible rule book. You get to decide which rules serve the adult you and which ones you are going to give back to the original owner. This is how you trade anxiety for choice. So I'm curious, what is one rule from your invisible rule book, like always be busy or never say no, that you realize you can give back today? Share your rule below so we can celebrate giving it back to the owner. If you're ready to trade confusion for clarity and understand yourself and others with more compassion, hit subscribe and the bell to join our community and get notified when new videos are posted. You've named the rule book that drives the guilt, but who is the voice reading those rules to you every day? It's your inner critic. Learn about healing the inner critic, how to stop fighting yourself in our next video. We'll break down the origins of that voice and give you a tool to quiet it. You'll find it right here. Welcome to Being Human. I'm so glad you're here.